Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. We explore a realm that has long been confined to the pages of science fiction, a future that seems almost too distant to grasp, yet closer than we ever imagined. Digital immortality. A concept so profound, so unnerving, it challenges everything we know about life, death, and what it means to be human. What if I told you that within our lifetimes, we may have the technology to upload our very minds? Our thoughts, our memories, our personalities. Into machines? Into virtual realities? Or perhaps even into synthetic bodies that could live for thousands of years? It sounds like the stuff of fantasy, but tonight, we're diving deep into this very possibility. Let's begin the journey. Cut to a futuristic lab simulation. Soft electronic sounds play in the background as the camera pans over complex neural models and nanobot simulations. Digital immortality is the bold promise of a future where death might no longer be the final frontier. Imagine transferring a person's consciousness, their entire essence, into a computer, a virtual body, or even a robot. But before you let your imagination run wild, the path to this reality is littered with unimaginable challenges, both technological and ethical. The hologram shows neurons firing as the brain glows with pulsating electrical signals. To understand the enormity of what digital immortality entails, we must first grasp the sheer complexity of the human brain. Picture this: 86 billion neurons. More than 125 trillion synapses between them. It's been estimated that our brain's data capacity is roughly 2.5 petabytes. That's 2,500 terabytes, more than enough to store every single movie, book, and song that's ever been created. But here's the catch. The reporter pauses, looking directly into the camera, tension in the air. Our technology today is nowhere close to capturing that level of intricacy. While hardware may soon reach a point where it can simulate the human mind, our software is still decades, maybe centuries, behind. Think of it this way: if the brain were a vast galaxy, we've only just figured out how to map a single star. And yet, the dream persists. Because once these breakthroughs occur, once we find a way to model every region of the brain and transfer our most intimate memories to digital systems, humanity could transcend the boundaries of biology itself. Soft electronic music swells, adding a sense of wonder and awe. Enter nanobots. These microscopic marvels may hold the key to unlocking digital immortality. Imagine billions of tiny robots, no bigger than blood cells, traveling through the narrow capillaries of your brain, scanning every neuron and synapse. These nanobots could communicate with nearby computers, wirelessly transferring the intricate patterns that make you, well, you. The background music becomes tense again, conveying the gravity of the situation. But the process doesn't stop there. Some researchers are exploring even more dramatic methods, removing individual neurons, one by one, and replacing them with synthetic neurons, all while the person remains conscious. Imagine waking up, staring at your own body, knowing that your mind, your soul, has just been transferred to a machine. The lighting is sterile, and the mood is tense, with the camera focusing on robotic bodies being brought to life. But here's where the moral dilemmas come rushing in. Even if this becomes possible, the question remains: will it really be you in that robotic body? Or just an imitation with your thoughts and memories, but without your essence, without your soul? In the background, digital humans walk amongst robotic bodies, virtual landscapes blending with the real world. In one possible future, entire consciousnesses could be stored in the cloud, freely traveling between virtual worlds. Imagine living in a digital paradise, where time has no meaning. A place where you could enhance your experience by downloading new memories or skills. Some people might choose to upload their consciousness into spacecraft, traveling across the universe, paused for hundreds of years until they reach distant stars. For these travelers, time itself becomes irrelevant. And yet, others may take the path of merging with superintelligent AIs, accelerating technological progress and creating new inventions that could reshape reality. The possibilities are endless, the boundaries limitless. But with great power comes great risk. What if those who control this technology aren't the most ethical? What if powerful figures, dictators, criminal overlords, gain access to this immortality? Could we be facing an era where the worst among us hold the reins of eternity? And in a world where the rich and powerful have access to eternal life, will society stagnate? Will we be trapped in an endless loop of outdated ideas, unable to move forward? The camera zooms in on a virtual human pleading in front of a judge, their digital self being debated over by lawyers. And what about the rights of the digital you? Could corporations claim ownership over your digital self? If the servers that hold your consciousness are bought and sold, do you get a say in your own existence? The storm symbolizes the moral and ethical chaos surrounding the concept of digital immortality. These questions, they cut to the very core of our humanity, and yet we march forward. Technology, with all its potential and peril, continues to evolve. But we must ask ourselves, is this future something we truly desire? Are we ready to face the consequences of a world where death is no longer a boundary, but a choice? Perhaps one day, we will each be given the choice, to remain bound by the fragility of human life or to transcend it into something far beyond. But I leave you with this question, and it's one only you can answer. If given the chance, would you choose immortality? The screen fades to black, and a single question appears in white letters on the screen. What would you choose?